When personally confronted with the poor and hungry, what has Pope Leo XIV himself done? Our colleague Jonathan Liedl, senior editor at the National Catholic Register, recently returned from a trip to Peru to document the life of then Bishop Robert Prevost during his 2 decades of missionary service there. From that trip, we have a concrete example of Pope Leo putting his faith into action at what is now named the Pope Leo XIV's Soup Kitchen in Chiclayo, Peru.
It's lunchtime in Chiclayo, Peru.
Sí, está riquísimo.
And folks are sitting down to eat at this soup kitchen, named in honor of the former local bishop, Pope Leo XIV. Located at Mary Queen of Priests Chapel, in a poorer part of town, the Pope Leo XIV soup kitchen serves those in need, providing a warm meal, but so much more.
Acá en el comedor es como una familia. Agradezco a todos, a las hermanitas por tener tanta paciencia.
But Pope Leo isn't just the soup kitchen's namesake. He's also its founder, and is remembered by volunteers like head cook Rosita Ruiz Gomez as not just a supporter, but a friend.
¿Cómo le puedo decir una persona tan humilde, tan sencilla que era uno, cuando él estaba junto con nosotros, era uno más de nosotros? No era el obispo. No, era uno más de nosotros.
The man known then as Bishop Robert Prevost founded the soup kitchen in 2019, one of several he started during his 9 years in Chiclayo. The goal was to help the poor in a region where the average household lives off of less than $400 a month, and to meet the needs of immigrants from Venezuela who had come to Peru seeking a better life but faced severe poverty. When funding for the soup kitchen came up short, Pope Leo contributed personally, and even got the local military to help out with construction. The future pope blessed the soup kitchen at its grand opening, and even celebrated one of his birthdays here with the people he loved so much.
Él, como digo, pues no, él no vio que estaba lejos, estaba de polvo, no. Él vino, lo bendijo, se confundió con nosotros, de verdad.
What's being served up at Pope Leo's soup kitchen today? What do we have for lunch?
Hoy tenemos por almuerzo una sopa de sémola con menudencia, que se llama arroz con pollo, que el arroz con pollo está hecho con alberjas, choclo, zanahoria, ¿cómo se llama? Pimiento, y el pollo se va juntando. Vamos a servir por hoy.
The meal begins with a prayer.
En el nombre del Padre, del Hijo y del Espíritu Santo. Vamos, hermanos, sírvanse.
And provides for about 80 guests a day. All are welcome, from the elderly to the young. Guests are asked to contribute a small amount, but if they can't, they eat for free. Local restaurants, prompted by the former bishop, also donate food, and the tasty Peruvian dishes are served with a smile.
Mi madre de niña me enseñó que hay que colaborar, hay que ayudar con los que más necesitan, porque nosotros tenemos muchos hermanos que necesitan, muchos.
The soup kitchen is part of Pope Leo's larger legacy of care for the poor in Chiclayo.
Siempre nos enseñó desde el Cáritas, que su mismo nombre lo dice, la caridad, la caricia de la Madre Iglesia a sus hijos, siempre nos enseñó a estar cerca y compadecernos del dolor de la gente.
Yanina Sosa was the director of diocesan charities under Bishop Prevost. She says he led by example, helping out during El Niño flooding, securing oxygen facilities during COVID, and even dishing up meals himself. Sosa says Pope Leo always emphasized the connection between prayer and service.
A nosotros siempre nos decía al equipo de Cáritas, ¿no? Es importante lo espiritual, es importante la formación, porque también se preocupaba por nosotros, pero es muy importante el salir a ayudar a las personas en el momento que se nos necesite.
And she says that for Pope Leo, it wasn't just about serving the poor, but also learning from them.
Como él decía, los pobres nos evangelizan. Y es cierto, a él le gustaba ir mucho a las comunidades de los pueblos, a las zonas alejadas, porque veía la riqueza de las personas que quizás no tenían lo material, pero eran muy acogedores, muy cariñosos.
It's a message that the former bishop of Chiclayo is now sharing as the Supreme Pontiff in Rome.
Siamo la Chiesa del Signore, una Chiesa di poveri, tutti preziosi, tutti soggetti, ognuno portatore di una parola singolare di Dio.
Pope Leo's first major document, the Lexi Te, urged Catholics to focus on loving the poor, calling it an essential path to holiness and a requirement of true worship. Bishop Edinson Farfan is Pope Leo's successor in Chiclayo. He told us that the Pope's experience with the poor of Peru helped shape the Vatican document.
Este libro, esta reflexión o esta exhortación ya venía siendo trabajada por Francisco. Él pone su toque especial y su experiencia de misionero en el Perú.
Pope Leo's care for the needy continues to inspire Catholics in Chiclayo today. Voices of Help, a new charity, runs after-school programming for kids with limited resources. The focus is on building new skills and, above all, instilling a love of reading.
Reforzar a los niños para mejorar su educación, mejorarlos en su vida misma, es un orgullo para nosotros, seguir con la labor del Papa.
It's a project with a sweet source of funding. Proceeds from the sale of Papaleta, Pope Leo XIV shaped popsicles.
Rico.
And back at the soup kitchen that bears his name, volunteers continue to follow Pope Leo's example, loving the poor, one meal at a time.
Yo sé que se siente orgulloso. Yo sé que se siente orgulloso porque no hemos dejado. Su meta era ayudar. Entonces nosotros acá con las hermanas seguimos ayudando. Bajo nuestras posibilidades seguimos ayudando.
From Chiclayo, Peru, I'm Jonathan Liedl, EWTN News in depth.